Now, what a sweet day. While you might connect 3.14 to pi or March 14th, today is actually the real National Pie Day compared to the math equation. So here to roll her sleeves up and help us make a delicious one you can do at home is cookbook author Courtney Hill. Good to see you in 2024, Courtney.
Yes,
how are you?
Happy New Year. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm so happy. So she walked past me this morning with the pie and I was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So walk us through the steps of making one.
Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys how to make a pie crust today.
Okay.
It's really, really easy, and it only takes a few ingredients. In my bowl here, I have 2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add my fat, which is a vegetable shortening.
Okay.
3/4 cup, or I'm sorry, 2/3 cup. And I'm just going to take my pastry blender, and what you're doing is you're mixing the flour around the fat molecules, and that's what makes your pie crust really flaky, because when you bake it, that fat melts in between, and that's what makes a flaky pie crust.
So
and
good.
while I'm doing this, I'm going to have you build us a pie.
Okay,
so we're
all
going
right.
to build a peach pie. So pour that filling in there.
Okay. And you said that you had froze these peaches.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I like to pick fruit in the summer and then freeze it or can it, and then I can use it all winter, and it tastes amazing.
All right.
Because of course it's not peach season right now.
Sure,
but
sure.
It was when I
got
did
these.
Yes.
Okay, so I
Go
assume
ahead
I go.
and put that top crust on.
Okay.
So what I've done over here is I'm mixing the fat in to where it's about pea size. So I've done that.
All right.
And then I'm going to add some tablespoons of ice cold water.
Ice cold water.
Because you do not want the fat to melt. I tried this once in the hot summer.
I see. Okay.
And it did not turn out. And I realized it was because the fat was melting. So cold water until it comes together.
So now that I've put this on top, do I just
Can you
fold?
go around and cut about an inch or so all the way around there?
I don't know, Courtney, you know, you're my
doing
family
great.
who's watching. They're going to be like, Tony's going to be over pies for the next.
Pies are very simple, but yet delicious. And
Yeah.
sometimes people can think, oh, it's intimidating, but it's really not.
Yeah, it does look very intimidating. Like it takes a lot that goes into it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good. And I just used a little pie template to cut that there. Now, if you want to fold underneath, trying to get both layers together, do that. And so I'm going to still mixing up this dough here. Very, very easy. You don't want to overmix a pie crust because it will become tough.
Okay. What's your favorite pie?
Cherry.
Her cherry pie is delicious.
Tart cherry is my favorite, but peach is also very good.
Okay. And essentially, like a pie, you just have the crust, some type of filling fruit.
Yes, or yeah, you can have other types of filling too, but I really like a fruit pie. And then this is a 2-crust pie. This recipe I'm making makes 2 crusts, so you can either make 1 2-crust pie or 2 1-crust pies, like a pecan pie or a pumpkin pie.
Okay.
So to mix this all together without overmixing, I'm going to slap it like that.
Okay.
Just kind
You have to, you know,
it around.
pack all of the ingredients in there
Yes.
together.
Instead of kneading, you smack this so
Okay.
that you don't over knead it. And there you go. I mean, that's it.
That's it. And then
a pie
we
crust.
roll it
Then
out?
you would roll it out. I would split it into 2. I would roll it out, and then you have this beautiful pie.
Okay, so do I need to like pinch it or anything?
Yes. Now what I would say is to make it look pretty.
Okay.
I'm going to take my thumbs and my first fingers and just go around like that. All the way around.
Okay.
And I like to brush a little bit of milk, sprinkle a little bit of sugar, and then you bake it at 400 for between 35 and 50 minutes. And you've got your beautiful peach pie coming out of the oven there.
I don't know. I think I am now a baker.
You are a master at pie making
Yes.
now.
Yes.
And it's so easy.
It's super easy. And actually, you know, this is kind of therapeutic.
Oh yeah, baking is nice.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I have all these directions in my cookbook. I have all of the pie demonstration tips and then the different pie recipes and the crust.